I have fluid in my butt that keeps draining, that I have to break the skin with my own fingers. Before I played an exhibition at the New York Stock Exchange, I was alone in my hotel room trying to drain my own perianal abscesses. This was 2022. I had flown from Hawaii to New York in some of the worst pain of my life. I didn't know I had Crohn's disease yet. I had these abscesses on my bottom that would fill with infection, become so pressurized that it was almost impossible to even think. That morning, I would get a cup of hot water, take it back up to the room, dip a rag in the hot water, press it to my bottom, hopefully loosen some of the skin. I would get on all fours, take the skin in between my fingernails and try to cut it and rip it open so some of the fluid could get out and drain out. It's really the only way I would get any pain relief. That's something about being that sick, that embarrassed, that desperate, and still thinking I need to get myself cleaned up and get downstairs. So I did. I walked a couple blocks to the New York Stock Exchange, played pickleball in a boardroom, really cool. I showed up, smiled, I laughed, I acted normal. And the part that scares me now is that I pulled it off and no one had any clue. The stock exchange was the cool thing I did that people saw, but most of my life didn't look like that. It looked like normal stuff, grocery shopping, going to work, trying to act normal around people who had no idea what was really going on. At least when I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease, I could say it was Crohn's disease. At this point in 2022, what do I tell people? That I have a fluid in my butt that keeps draining, that I have to break the skin with my own fingers even after I go to the doctor and after he drains it? And I didn't know what it was. And it's a hard thing to talk about. But being able to act normal, I used to think that was tough. Surviving and getting through the only way I knew how. If I'm being honest, I think it was fear. Fear that if I stopped or didn't show up, I'd have to admit how bad it was. That if anyone saw what I was actually dealing with, that I wouldn't be able to play pickleball anymore. Do the stuff that I love. I could make it through the day, finish the exhibition, and convince myself that was a good day and that I had it handled. I could keep going. That was the problem.